with that, the 2021 Montreal Candiens are heading to the Stanley Cup Finals. Words I never thought I'd speak, Brandon Legacy. Words I would never thought were going to come out of my mouth this year. I'm going to be honest. This is an incredible moment. It's
insane. So I'm recently married. We're 1 year into it now, and
congratulations.
Thanks. Just not the biggest hockey fan she is, but the last few weeks I've been expressing, I'm like, hun, it's been 28 years since I made the Cup Finals. So if I go a little bit banana lands, this is why. And then tonight I yelled so loud when they got the overtime winner. I woke up both my dogs and she came running downstairs. But hey, Habs win, going to the Cup Finals. Habs Night chat's fired up. Producer James, what'd you think of the game?
Wow, I mean, the team that won it earned it tonight. It was a tightly contested match through and through, from top to bottom. There wasn't any give up on any side. There was no cheapies. There was no weird reffing shit. It was just a pure, hard-fought, best team comes out on top game. Montreal desperately didn't want to play and get on that plane, as we mentioned, go to Vegas and play Game 7 in front of 18,000 people. They needed to take care of business tonight. And despite that third period goal, letting another late lead leave them like it did in the last home game, this was, the purpose was there. And overtime just felt, after a couple of those saves from Carey Price, you just kind of knew that they were going to get a chance. And that set up from Danault to Leckie. I mean, this will live in modern or era or anything, just Habs lore for quite some time. This is incredible stuff. And we'll talk about Cole Caufield's goal, Shea Weber. I mean, the storyline.
We'll get into it.
And Drew Dekes is joining the program tonight. We're going to have callers coming in tonight. We're going to go as long and hard as we can, because we got to talk about the game, the series, but obviously we can't not talk about what's going to happen next.
I know, my goodness.
So exciting.
But also, happy Saint Jean de Baptiste Day for all the Quebecers that are in the chat and that are celebrating out tonight. I mean, what a day. Like, the stars completely align here. I mean, you have the Habs, the opportunity to clinch a Stanley Cup final berth, 28 years not to the day, sorry, but 28 years since 1993 on this historic holiday for Quebecers. Just the combination of the two, winning at home, and honestly, you had 3,500 fans inside, but like, how many fans were outside? Like, can you imagine being downtown Montreal right now? Like, I am so jealous and envious of these people.
I was in Vancouver 2011 when they made their run. I sent some pictures today from that 10 years ago, just over 10 years ago. And I was there as well during the Olympics. And I mean, the energy and the excitement the night before the final against the US, and obviously during that 7-game series with Boston, it's a feeling unlike anything else when you have your city and your people and you're all fans, and the people that, like, your wife would be there probably right now, like putting on a jersey and getting crazy. Like, it is so exciting for the fans. I'm so happy for everyone. I was 10 years old when this last happened for the Habs, and they had lost to the Bruins the last 3 seasons before that. And it's just like, this to me is, I'll tell you, like, my 2 biggest things out of this that I'm most excited about is that Shea Weber and Carey Price get to play in the fucking Stanley Cup Finals. They've been everywhere else you can be in your hockey career. They finally get to play for the Cup, and there's no one else that deserves this more. No one.
100%. And what started the night off was a Weber bomb from the point there.
Perfect.
Like, I mean, it was incredible. It was just, I don't think his thumb, or he's not thinking about his thumb at least when he took that bomb. Because, I mean, what a goal to set the tone and start the game. I know the game was a little bit slow dragging on to start, but when you have your captain below a goal in, like, from that distance at that speed, like, it just set the tone. It fired everybody up. I know the Vegas answered quickly, but I mean, for your captain to step up, I mean, Shea Weber's never been to a Stanley Cup final. Neither has Carey Price, Brendan Gallagher, another one. But I mean, these 2 storied players, which I think are as a hockey fan, not even Habs fans, you see Weber and Pricey finally get an opportunity at the Cup. I mean, you got to love it. Even if you're a Leafs fan, no matter what team you cheer for, just two legends in the game that deserve their opportunity.
Yeah, it's incredible, and I'm so happy for the guys. And I'm happy, I've got the New World Order behind me because I feel like we've got a bit of, the Suzuki's and Caufields and KKs of the world. They're bringing in the New World Order for hockey fans, and I just want to represent that. I am wearing actually not a Habs jersey tonight. I'm wearing a Quebec Nordiques. I know this is sort of sacrilege for some. Chris Nealon would probably punch me in the throat for wearing this, but I just have the fleur-de-lis on it. I do want to wish everyone a happy Saint Jean de Baptiste Day. It's a big celebration. We don't get to do it out here in Ontario where I am, and I don't think they celebrate it in New Brunswick where you are. No. But maybe we'll have some of our Quebecers on the call tonight. We have a lot of callers that do want to come on tonight, sharing the excitement. We're going to be happy to have you on. If you're new to the stream, just subscribe. I promise you that this is the best Habs channel on the internet now. I'm confident the content we're putting out is killer. We just put out Nate Thompson's interview last night. Another Uncle Nate, Habs legend through and through. For those who have been following the team and smash that like button. It helps us. But also just a reminder that we have another series ahead of us. So we're going to be doing pre-games, post-games, and really leaning into this with Dale Weiss, our resident NHLer. And if you can't tell, I'm excited. And this is just so cool. Like, we get to finally do this. We started this project 4 months ago, maybe. And now we're here looking at a finals. Like, that's incredible. So let's talk about Cole Caufield, because that is one of the best goals of the playoffs, right?
What I liked about the goal, and they broke it down in the broadcast too, but I mean, I was talking to Derek about it during the game, is that little flip play he does at the blue line. So is it McNabb, I think, maybe?
McNabb was the guy who got punked,
Yeah. So he flips it over there so he can't get stick on puck, and then he goes in, and then I don't know what this is, honestly. It's a great goal by Caufield. Lehner did the absolute worst play he could do as a goalie, giving up that short side and showing poke check way too early. But Caufield was smart, recognized it, picked that, and then the shot alone, like Lehner did a brutal job there, but Caufield's shot anyways was a snipe. And the kid just keeps getting better. And guess what? His Calder year is not till next year. He's not even a rookie yet.
No, I don't think he played enough games to qualify, and that's right.
No, he didn't. He only played 10.
For those who collect hockey cards, he'll be a hot item next season, 100%. Upper Deck Series 1, he'll be a print on that for sure. Yeah. And those things are already impossible to get this year when, Lafreniere is the marquee guy. So can you believe a guy who's had, 9 or 10 points in the playoffs is going to be a sensation. It's going to be maybe the hottest rookie card to come since Connor McDavid. That's no bullshit. Like, honestly, this is exciting.
It is very exciting.
Well, without further ado, we need to welcome our other official co-host of the night, Mr. Drew.
We gave him some time so he could watch the celebration on the ice.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Dekes. We'll start it. Soak it in, buddy. You weren't the nervous one. You talked about this in pregame. I, on the other hand, so rounds 1 and 2, I was cool as a cucumber. Even when they're down 3-1, I always supported this team. I never doubted them all year, which is insane. You can go back and watch. I've never once doubted them. So rounds 1 and 2, I'm like, even down against the Leafs 3-1, I was like, not that big of a deal. Dekes was nervous as hell. Switch to this series. Dekes is calm. Carey Price, nothing phases him, and I'm a mess. So, Dekes, how's it going, buddy?
Boys, I don't know what to say. I don't know where I am right now. No, that like, what is happening in our lives? Like, who are you people? I've never even met you guys before. Yeah,
it's true. Actually, 5 months ago, we did not know each other. So this is
we still don't. I've never seen you in person in my life.
That's right. Well, actually, that's going to change. Drew's going to come up to my place, and we're going to do a pregame at my house. So
that's true.
People watching, they're going to try to fit 2 people on one screen. It's going to be exciting.
The NWO background, like your background's ridiculous, by the way, and it's amazing. Oh my gosh,
there's a new world order.
Full life, boys. Full life.
So, Dekes, what's your original thoughts on the game here? We just brushed on Caufield's goal, but.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard about the Caufield goal. I was hyped about him for a reason. Now you know. Weiser, 22. He's making you look good, bro.
Didn't Cole Caufield just start following Dale on Instagram? Is that what I saw?
What was that? Oh yeah, Cole Caufield followed Dale on Instagram. I think, yeah,
That's big news amongst
it's
us.
a big status for Dale. Okay, he's honored because they share the number.
It's true. It's true.
James, I think you got to throw your mic on, not to call you out on air, but you have that sexy Joe Rogan mic. We want to hear it, Jameser.
You need it closer?
No, I just think you got to turn it on because you're. Anyway, sorry, we're live. How you doing, everybody? Like, I've only had two drinks.
Jeez. So what do you think, Dekes? I mean, we talked about the Weber bomb. Setting the tone is what I said. Just the captain finally leading. Talk about
Weber
Pricey and Weber getting into their first Cup final appearance. Just overall, like, what was your thoughts on just the vets and finally clinching that Stanley Cup final berth?
Well, it's just weird. Like, I mean, this season's been weird from the get-go. Like, you know, the world is just not in a normal place, and it doesn't matter. Like, at the end of it all, there's no asterisks for the Stanley Cup last year in the bubble. There won't be one this year. So it hasn't sunk in. This just happened, right? But as far as like seeing Pricey like put his hands on his head, like it reminds you of Tom Brady when he won the Super Bowl. Like you just can't believe you finally got to this point, and it's not over yet. Like we got 4 games to go, but Carey hasn't had a chance to get this Stanley Cup final. This is a big deal. And same with Weber. Like I didn't realize that Weber hadn't even played in a semifinal yet.
Yeah.
So this is a big deal, and Artturi Lehkonen and Lecky City, like shirts getting launched on habstonight.net. Like I don't know. I'm kind of speechless.
We joke because we had him as an MVP candidate for game 3. Was it?
Yeah. Perennial.
Like, he got like a 1% vote. I was like, okay, whatever. But you know what? Hey, you put him out there and stuff happens. But yeah, that was cool. Before we get guests on, anything else you want to touch on in the game? Like we covered the Shea Weber goal. We covered obviously Cole Caufield's goal. Carey Price made that save on Carlson. That was incredible. The penalty kill. I think we notched our 30th consecutive kill. Yep. So check mark there. Yeah, that was cool. And then, you know, third period, they earned that goal. I mean, you hate to see it going that way, but they earned that goal. Like that was board play, then it was set up, and then it was shot perfect. Like there was a hard shot.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, 2-2, going in the overtime, and then they almost notched one to take it home, and then
you knew it was like they've been ending quick every single
overtime. Even last night on that Tampa Bay game, yeah.
Yeah,
well, I think Pacioretty almost ended it sooner. That massive save by Price there. It's a 1-on-1.
Yeah,
fuck, man, that was.
Brando, you got the Habs tonight hat, by the way. We got.
I do.
Get closer to the camera,
nice.
Folks. You need to see this hat. You can own one of these.
Yeah, we actually have a store at habstonight.net, and we do sell officially licensed merchandise with our logos and show names on it and stuff. Look, we aren't here to sell shirts tonight. We just want to make you aware of it because, you know, if you want to come on and be one of our fans of this program, you know, wear the shirt, wear the hat, feel like you're a part of it. We almost feel like Habs Tonight is one of those European soccer booster clubs, you know, like we want to see in a couple years time at Bell Center, a whole section of people wearing Habs Tonight logos and shirts and hats, cheering for the team and being the loudest, rowdiest, you know, best fans.
Crushing fans.
Crushing cans on their head, but being positive and not saying mean things to players. And this is where it's all started, man. Is this movement, this channel, and this fun that we're having with this.
And like and subscribe if you're not going to buy a hat right now, okay?
Yeah, we know where there's
we'll take that.
We know there's new colors on tonight, and we know that someone in the comments today commented on our video saying, you know, we put up a video going, are we good enough to make the playoffs at some point? We put that up, and here we are. So
the boys shut us right up, and I love it.
Yeah, we weren't questioning it. Yeah, I'm gonna start inviting callers. I know there's quite a few that have requested.
Let's get some callers. I want to see the fans.
Yeah, the fans are excited.
Woo!
Did you walk your dog before this, Andrew? Are you good?
Oh, he's good. We're good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
100%. Took him out. I peed him 3 times before. He's like, "Why are you taking me outside right now? Like, I don't have to pee anymore." Anyway,
I scared the piss out of my dog, so I screamed so loud.
Did you?
Oh man, I yelled.
I danced out of the room. I just did.
I love.
Yeah. Oh, it was funny. Wait,
I love it when people rep where you're calling from too.
Yes, where are you calling
commenting? From? Yeah, you know, like number one question is where are you watching?
I think Paul Carey's in the chat. I think I saw him earlier.
Paul Correa himself.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Correa, come on the show, please.
Yeah, because we know that there's quite a few fans, and we're gonna bring Corey on. We're gonna work through a lot of callers tonight. We know people are excited, want to share their excitement, be a part of this. You know, we're happy to have you, Corey. What's up?
Oh, hey guys, that was quick. Jeez,
yeah,
as soon as I clicked the link, I was like in. I was setting myself up, but oh man, wow,
Corey Clutch.
Wow, I can finally wear the jersey again. Let's say that I can finally wear it. It's like I couldn't wear it before, right? It's the Pacioretty jersey, so I was like,
good spirits.
We're off today, and then as soon as Lehkonen got that goal, it came back on.
Love it. So what'd you think? Man. What are you feeling?
I was feeling pretty good. Feeling like I'm on cloud nine right now. I haven't seen a Stanley Cup final in my lifetime. I've seen the two conference finals. Was it 2011 and 2014 or something like that? But I've never seen a Stanley Cup final in my lifetime, so I'm excited, very excited.
Awesome,
special time, man.
Yeah. We were reminded by Derrick Weise that the work is not done. We have 4 more games we got to win, which is totally true. And we don't want to. Yes, let's be serious for a minute, guys.
yeah. Well, it's true. It's true.
I say fuck it. Let's enjoy this. This is a big accomplishment. I mean, it is. There's tons of time to be serious. I think Habs fans just enjoy this right now. The boys are going to enjoy it for a day.
Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you got Dano eating his pizza on the big screen there.
Pizza pie Filippo. Let's go.
He's sharing with Cole too.
Wow.
That's great.
And the experience these guys are having right now is just unreal. After if you watch the interview with Nate Thompson, you realize this wasn't an easy season to get through. Like there was a lot of hanging out in hotel rooms and not interacting with humans and just playing hockey and grinding it out. And, now to finally have some fans in the building and celebrate this and have the fans outside. I know being in Toronto when we had the 2019 NBA championship here and people celebrating at Jurassic Park, that was the party, man. And holy shit, this is just exciting stuff. So it's so good.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Now, so Drew, I know you're not a very superstitious guy or whatever, but my superstitions kicked in tonight, really hard.
What happened? What were your superstitions? You said?
I think his internet might cook.
There he is. Oh, cutting out a bit here. Let me pause.
You're good. You're good now.
Yeah, sometimes I don't have much bandwidth here, so sometimes this other stuff on makes me freeze up a little bit. But anyways, so the superstition, I was coming home and I was listening to TSN 690 on the radio, and I heard the Cole Caufield goal, and I was like, yeah, super excited. Came inside and I was ready for the third period to kick in or whatever, and toss on the Sportsnet. So I'm watching that on my screen, and sure enough, Vegas scores. I'm like, oh no. Yep. Goes to overtime. I'm like, you know what I got to do? I got to sync up the audio from TSN 690 onto my Sportsnet feed so I can hear Dan Robertson and the guys calling the game. And sure enough, as soon as I did that, within a minute of me doing that, Caufield or Lehkonen scores the overtime winner, and that's all she wrote.
Dan Robertson.
There's a little bit of superstition. He's great. I
love Dan Robertson when he's announcing.
Yeah,
Danny Boy Robertson himself.
Yeah.
Surprised he hasn't had a bigger offer, something with
I think he's gonna
one
get
of the major TV brands. Yeah,
promotions are coming. Everyone's getting promoted. Everyone's getting a raise right now.
Yeah, Dan, if you're watching, you can be on Habs tonight whenever you want. Come in.
Yeah, bring him
in. Corey, we got a gazillion guests tonight, but you are a regular caller. We always appreciate you coming in with your fisheye perspective and also your superstitions. I love the jersey you're wearing tonight. And, at some point, where do you live again? Where are you based?
So I'm out in Castleman. It's a little in between Ottawa and Montreal there. Okay. There's an exit right off the 417, I guess.
So when we do one of our live events, we're going to see you for sure. In Montreal at what's it, McClure's? McLaren's?
McLean's Pub.
McLean's Pub.
McLean's
Okay,
Pub,
we'll see you there.
that
We're gonna
place
see
is
you
probably
there.
a riot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, if you're in Montreal, don't burn shit. Don't flip cars. Don't be a Vancouver idiot. Like, just, enjoy the victory responsibly.
Yeah, be respectful.
Yeah.
Put your trash in the garbage can, that type of thing. Okay. Corey, we got to let Derrick Weise on for a sec. So thanks again, man. Really appreciate you watching, and we're going to see you all through the Stanley Cup Finals. All right.
Yeah. Thanks, James. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks,
All right.
Corey.
Derek's just pumped that he ended his pre-game losing streak.
I'm
Derek,
off the snide, boys.
How about
Derek's on
that
late night?
How about
You're
that
on late night
pregame
mode.
show? Huh?
Not
That
getting
pregame show
fired.
is all right.
I'm not getting fired.
I texted
Saved my
before
job
pregame
today.
show, and I was like, Derek, don't you dare go on pregame show.
Brandon was begging. He was
Don't
begging.
go on pregame
Brando-
show because you're the
Brando
biggest
sent me a
mush
text
there is
message.
besides Skelly. So when you went on, you go, I felt good. It was a good show. I came out high stepping. So I trusted you. I was
I felt
worried.
good about it. Yeah.
Me and Dekes, like we both said, like that was a game-winning pregame. and Brando sends me a text. He goes, "I swear to God, if you lose, I'm drinking water tomorrow."
On cans.
We got a baby Weiss in the back celebrating.
Oh wow!
What'd you
What a
think,
game by
Lisa?
boys.
Derek, how old were you in 93?
93. That puts me at 7.
So you barely remember that run.
I mean, like watching it back now because everybody replays the
The 20,
the 10 overtime wins, and like it's different this year too because they're starting to set records with the road wins, and now they're putting together the OT wins. This team there's something here. You got that. It's got that special feel for it.
It's that team that Dale was on, except Carey didn't get hurt. Like it's sort of like the full potential. Like this team has avoided injuries. Every team that they played throughout this whole thing has been compromised in a way, except for Vegas. I think Vegas. Now they're saying Stone was now like they look at the tape, they're like, oh, something's wrong with Stone. Like we'll find out, right?
I have 42 injuries, of course.
Yeah, and obviously the goalie thing was a bit of a disaster at the end. And now we go into next series, potentially Tampa Bay and Kucherov. We don't know what's up with him, right? Like
No one says Tampa's getting through there.
I am not making any assumptions, but
I must say, James, that background is unreal.
I've been sitting on it for a while.
There's actually, the funny thing is, I got me and Dale were trying to think of like a shirt kind of thing with that kind of thing going on. So it's beauty that you have that there.
Well, I roll with the wolf pack. I'm not part of the.
Love it.
You guys are on cans tomorrow. What's going on?
Yes. Derek, tell the people.
Promises have been made. If the boys went through, we are opening the show with full beer chugs.
Oh.
Full
Shotgun or
beer
chug?
chug.
Okay.
Listen, guys, we got 4 games to get through. Behave yourselves, okay? I'm just
It's
going to say
Friday, Dekes.
Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday
Tomorrow's
night.
Friday.
that. And we got a game Monday.
at least 3 days. I'm gonna guess the series starts Tuesday.
Starts Monday.
Does it?
Game 1 Monday, 7:30.
They're not gonna set up for a Saturday night game, really?
That's what they're going with. Yeah, I saw it on the broadcast. So have fun. I just mean like we need you guys for like this is the real deal now. That's all. I love
So
y'all. I'm just
Crushing
saying.
Cans comes back tomorrow night at 7 Eastern.
For the first time in forever.
Might even talk a little bit of Euro 2020. But we'll keep this Habs related because the Habs just clinched the Stanley Cup Finals.
I just wanted to pop in and be like, hey boys, we're off to the ship. Let's go. I gotta
Go put your kids to bed.
I'm not no, we're anyway, we'll get around to it. But boys, we're off to the ship. Have a good rest of the show. And we will see everyone tomorrow night.
See you, buddy.
Thanks, Derek. Good to see you.
Love you, Big D.
Love you.
All right.
Oh,
Another
Danny
guest
boy.
coming in. Danny.
Danny's fired up.
Danny.
Hey, boys. You can hear me okay?
I hear you
Yep.
beautifully. Yeah.
Never heard you better.
What a game, eh?
What was your favorite part, obviously, besides the overtime goal? Is there one part you're like, okay, they got it here?
Yeah, when Price made that save. He made 2 saves. He made the save on Pat's, and he made the save with his head off. I don't know how he made that save on a point shot. It was like, and so cool, eh? He's so cool. Like, I would be dying. I was screaming. I was like, when they tied it, I hate that goal. I hate that goal because it was like
uncharacteristic.
Well, I deflected, right? It just deflected a little bit. You can see it was the puck went like this, and he thought he was gonna get it, and it was like, oh, come on! I told my wife, please don't tie it on a shitty, cheap goal on Price. And what happens, But hey, never mind. That's
no clean shots beat.
Hey, it's in the past. It's in the past.
It's in the past. Lecky score. He has an unbelievable, underrated
sexy
shot. Yeah, he has an underrated shot. And when
you work that hard at anything in your life, good things will happen. He's worked so hard.
Oh my
so
gosh.
hard this series.
No one more deserving. Not even just this series, man. Lehkonen's been the most under-rewarded, hardest working Montreal Canadian in forever that we've seen.
Remember the other night I told you guys 2 months ago I wanted to trade his ass? But
no way. Oh yeah. We'll forgive you for that.
And it was like the way he was playing, he was lost. He was like, I felt sorry for him because he was trying, but he was lost. He didn't have nothing going for him, right? And now he has like I said, he has a purpose. He has a role, right? Yeah. And it's great to see him because he's a great kid. I like every interview he does. I like what he says, how he says it. He's composed. He's not down on himself. He's like, crazy, man. I was like 28 the last time these guys won the cup. Oh my God. This is so similar. This run is unbelievable. Like, I don't know if the way they played against Vegas, they can shut anybody down. I can tell you right now, because I told you they're dialed, man.
Pacioretty had 1 goal. Stone had 0 points.
Stone, I don't watch. Listen, I'm a diehard Habs fan. I don't watch any other team. I have NHL Center Ice subscription. I don't watch nobody. I just watch my Habs. I watch every game.
I love it.
Every game, and when they're out, it's like, yeah, okay, I'll watch the finals a little bit, but I don't really, I like it. I play hockey, I'm a hockey guy, right? But when your team's out, right, you're kind of like, it's heartbreaking, right? It is, when you're like a true fan, I don't bet on my team, I don't bet on them. No, I'm just like, that's me, right? But like I said, I was listening to you, Brandon. You said that you woke up your kids and your dog, and my 2 dogs flew, man. This tonight when they score, holy! They kind of like they were beside me in the TV, and they just ran right to the kennel. Like both of them, like, what's going on?
That's crazy. Danny, any final thoughts? I want to get through all the callers tonight because
no problem, man.
A lot of the people that are going to come on tonight have been supporters of the channel, and just want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to voice their excitement, because this is for us. This is for us, the fans, as much as anyone.
Yeah,
and
I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for like Weber and Price. Yeah. Those 2 guys. I'm so happy that
100%.
They deserve it. Weber is hurt. He's playing. I told you, he's playing with no thumbs. He I don't know how the hell he shot that puck tonight, the way he did. But kudos on him, right? Kudos on him. And I wore my lucky shirt tonight. I wore my number 10, right?
We all did well wearing our shirts tonight.
Yeah, this is my lucky shirt. Somebody has to come through. It's gonna be Guy, right? Like, come on, his power is gonna flow through this team. Right, so it's great. Yeah,
hopefully he gets healthy. I know he's battling cancer and stuff, and hopefully this gives his spirit a bit of a jog. But Danny, thank you so much for coming on again, man. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna see you in the finals, right? We'll be doing more post games, and hopefully we take this. For sure. We got this, man. We got this. It's gonna be like, it's gonna go to like deep, but I think they're gonna do it. All right, bud. All right. Well, you have a good night. Enjoy the victory, and just soak it all in, man.
All right,
28 years or so. Okay, man. All right. All right, first time caller coming on, I believe, Stephen McCarthy. And sorry, Brandon, I just cut you there.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey,
What's going on,
How
man?
how you feeling? Where are you calling from?
So I'm calling from Sudbury, Ontario.
Yeah.
Sudbury Wolves, the home of the Sudbury Wolves.
The
All
Nickel
right.
City. Yeah, we won the first overall pick in the OHL draft. You guys see that?
Congrats, man. Yeah. Good stuff,
no,
man.
Big
Niagara
news.
Ice Dogs represent, but cheers. Good. All the best.
Yeah, no. So how are you guys feeling with that game? Oh my God, hey?
It was the
Hasn't sunk
perfect
in.
game to win a series on, I think. It was just overtime, obviously, but also just it was evenly played.
Yeah.
It was even. Yeah. It was like once, like you got to convert on your opportunity because this game's going to end, and it did on the first good chance for both teams.
Yeah, you know what? Like, my roommate's not here tonight. He's a big Leaf fan. Oh my God, he was chirping me all year about how good Matthews, Marner, Nylander. I've been hearing that all year long. Has not even sent me a text tonight after I've been like spamming the message box about like all Habs just scored, Habs just going to the final. Oh,
Be a
my
good
God.
sport. Come on, Leaf fans. You'll have your time.
But a couple
Some point,
things I want to touch
maybe.
on though.
Sure.
Suzuki and Pacioretty deal. I think Suzuki really proved himself this series.
Who, this guy?
Oh yeah,
Fresh out of the box. That
Fresh
jersey
out.
is-
Sorry, I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
Yeah.
My goodness, he looked night and day better than Pacioretty. I don't know what was going on with that. Mark Stone, Stevenson. Like I know he was absent for a few games, but that line just didn't click. Suzuki and Caufield and Toffoli, though, oh my goodness, they look night and day better than those guys out there.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's no
Hey,
explanation.
Steve, I don't want to interrupt your thoughts for just 1 second here. I'm just going to wish Brandon Legacy a good evening because it's 1
Yeah.
o'clock in New Brunswick.
Oh, okay.
And
New Brunswick over
no,
here.
Steven, you stick on. But Brandon,
Yeah.
we're going to just thank him for his service tonight and all the hard work he's done on the socials for Habs tonight. It's
It's been fun. I'm so pumped up. Like I was saying earlier, just fans. I know people are going to say it's like there's still another big step to come, obviously, but just enjoy this tonight. Be responsible, have fun. Love the chat tonight, but it is, almost 1 a.m., so I'm going to crash. But love the interactive chat tonight. Dekes, James, Steve, thanks for jumping on.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody. Have fun and go Habs go.
Go Habs, go.
Sleep well.
thanks,
Brandon.
Brandon. You'll
We're gonna
sleep well
see
tonight, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
see you in
well, for
Montreal,
sure.
buddy. Book it.
All right, there we go. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
In and out. In and
Yeah,
out.
we
in
tried.
and out.
Yeah. And-
Steven, man, so you're saying about Suzuki, obviously this has been already a career-defining performance for him in this series. He certainly the last few games, especially he was just the passes, the plays at both ends. I mean, you can't not be excited about his potential going forward, but just now, here and now, these young players find themselves in a situation where they're going to have a chance to win a cup. We're talking 20 to 22-year-old.
Yeah, like he's 21 years old and he's already looking like I like Pacioretty as a Habs fan. Like that was like one of the guys I grew up watching.
Yeah.
But no Suzuki. Like
No,
I
way
think
more
this guy's
complete
like
player. It's not even close.
Not even close. Like
Not even
I-
close.
we got it. Like, and then not only that, but like, guys, I know you guys talked earlier in the show about that Caufield goal, but my goodness, the fact that he received the puck, he flipped it over the McNabb stick, cut around him, and then the best part of the goal was, you know how Lehner was saying like, "Oh, I got Caufield. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna go 5-hole every time." Puts it top shelf.
That was huge
we
for
were talking.
Caufield,
That
yeah.
was everyone's dream. Ahead of
Yeah.
this game was,
Oh, that was unreal, man. But
no, that was fun. When you have a playoff run this deep, there's just a lot of these moments. I can't man. I remember watching like the old Blue Jays, VHSs, 91, 92, whatever. And you're just like, this is going to be in a VHS, or it'd be YouTube.
I remember that.
just all the memories and the goals. You can just see it happening in real time. Steve, we gotta bring in some more callers, but thanks for coming on. I think your first time, right?
Yeah, this is my first time.
That's amazing. We really appreciate that. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, no, you guys are. I love your channel, and
awesome.
I kind of just because I followed Dale on social, and I noticed that he kept tweeting this Habs tonight, and I started watching you guys. I love your content, so keep it up.
Yeah, no, appreciate it, man. We do this because we love it, not because we're not making tons of money or nothing like that. But
yeah, no, I love it. You guys are awesome.
All right, man. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you a bit.
Thanks, Steve. Good to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Go Habs, go. We'll be saying that last night.
Hey guys,
Johnny, what's going on, Johnny boy?
Not much. Congratulations, guys. It's
this guy.
How do you guys feel?
Good, man. This guy. We got to tell everybody who you are. Johnny is a Leafs fan, and he's coming on the show to congratulate us like a humble fan. And I will do the same for you if it happens for you guys. I promise you. But anyway, I just want to say that because
whenever that is.
Yeah, well, you deserve it. Maybe when you get past the first round, I'll be the first one there to say congratulations. No, but seriously, I'm serious. Like you guys, you know, you're a good sport. So cheers to that.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. What do you guys think? I'm not surprised they won, but what do you guys think coming up? I'm sure you guys prefer the Islanders as opposed to Tampa.
I don't care. I really don't care. I personally think it would be more gratifying if we did beat Tampa, just because they should win even this next game against the Islanders. They should beat them. And that's the beauty of getting to the finals. I mean, we played Wayne Gretzky and the LA Kings in 1993, the best player that's ever played the game of hockey, arguably, I would say. And we beat them. But in this case, Tampa's got a well-rounded team. We don't know where Kucherov's at, but I don't really care who we play. I would be happy either way. I just want to win, so I don't care who's in our way. I think the Habs are focusing on what they want and not who's in the way for them to get it.
What do you? I'm surprised. I think Caufield will become like a bona fide Habs star in the next few years. What do you guys make of him this year? He's kind of on fire.
Yeah, I mean, look at his body of work since he's joined the team. It's during your series against the Leafs, he had an amazing run of chances to score, and he finally broke through. And then I think what was it again, Dekes? Was it something like 9 points in the last 10 games? There's something like that.
The broadcast, but he. That was his ninth point, actually. Yeah, I think you might be correct on the amount of games. I'm not sure, but I know it was his ninth point because he had 4 goals.
Yep.
And whatever the difference is, 5 assists, something like that. So, but the thing about Caufield too, like I haven't the hype around Caufield has been going around for a while, and I'm curious to get Dale's thoughts because from a logical standpoint, it was maybe too early to bring him in. But if you were I watched him very closely, and I don't do that with many prospects. And since the time he got drafted, when Shea Weber called his name in 2019 at the draft, from that moment forward, I watched him like a hawk, and that included all the highlights. And he was living up to the hype every single step of the way. And right now, I mean, if you listen to Steve Dangle's been on our show, he's doing the live streams right now on Sportsnet for the games, and he's like, Caufield's just out like for a picnic right now, just enjoying himself, playing hockey, not thinking too much, just playing, having a great time, coming into a winning environment, and not only coming in, he's contributing to the winning environment. Like the youthful energy in the room, like the older guys are feeding off of that. They don't feel their age at this point. I guarantee it. They feel that youthful spirit behind what the Habs are doing, and Caufield's a part of it. And it's pretty amazing to see him live up to the hype that he had around him.
Yeah,
Suzuki as well. I think.
Absolutely. Like he's continuing to like Caufield's breaking through almost quicker because he just has to. It's the playoffs. But Suzuki is just a 200-foot player. Patrice Bergeron comparisons are continuing to be accurate for me.
I like the Theo Fleury comparisons for for Caufield too.
Caufield?
A lot of people don't remember Theo, but man, he was.
Oh yeah,
he was incredible. I mean, he was on the 2002 Salt Lake team, and he was also back in the day with the Flames. He was incredible, right? Yeah. A lot of people remember like the shit he did with when he was in New York, and he had a bit of a troubled existence there. But man, he was incredible when he was in his prime, and shorter stature, smaller guy, but he could whatever shot he want, and that's cool. He like, it's funny how that all played out in the media too. Like he kind of just told, like, why would a goalie? I know goalies probably like a lot of the time want to talk, and Carey Price does the right thing. He doesn't say much because there's all you do is give people information when you say stuff. Like you open your mouth and you're just giving people ammunition, and that's the last thing you want to do as a goalie. And I don't want to, Leonard's a cool guy, but he did the wrong thing there to say that to Cole. He didn't respect that he could come into a game and do what he did. And, it's probably what he's thinking about right now. So anyways, I don't want to lay it on too thick there. It's tough to lose, but
well, it's just pointing out the facts though. I mean, like, if you notice Carey Price's media availabilities aren't very exciting, but that's because he's very calculated in his responses for a reason. He doesn't want to give.
He's not Patrick Roy. He's Carey Price. There's often a comparison between Price and Roy, but Roy was pretty combustible, and Price is very even keel.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love the commenters, because thanks, Barty. Like, I haven't had a chance to watch the post game or anything like that. We are doing our own post game, and I wouldn't expect anything less than class after that, loss. And
Leonard's gone through a lot too in his life too. So.
Yeah, we look forward to hopefully having him on the show at some point. So, John, we gotta let you go because we got Paul calling from Korea, so we call him Paul.
See you guys next time.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
John, thanks for coming on, buddy. We appreciate it.
No problem.
We do.
Appreciate it. Take care. Bye.
Much love, brother.
Take care. All right, Paul, how you doing?
There he is.
I'm doing great, boys. How are you?
Paulie Korea himself. You guys thought we were kidding. Paul Korea is on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is.
In the house. In the house. How you feeling, boys?
Feeling good, man. Just, I don't know about you guys, but it hasn't really sunk in for me still. Like, this happened so quick. I don't know. I guess I'm still reeling a little bit. It's still pretty surreal.
So, Paul, you're not outside at some noodle bar or something ripping it up during the. You got some. The good kimchi tonight. What's going on?
Well, the kimchi will come a bit later. Yeah, it's like 1:00 in the afternoon right now. So I've had my morning coffee. I'm super pumped. White knuckled my way through that whole game. Really happy with the result. And stat of the night: Cole Caufield had 4 goals in this series, which equals the total number of goals from the whole forward group of the Vegas Knights. Amazing.
Says a lot.
Hey, can you read this?
It really
does.
On
the screen. Can you read this?
Yeah.
What's that say?
한국에 있어요? Is there any Korea? That's what it basically translates to.
Is there any Korea?
Yeah, that's basically what it says.
Yeah. Which part of Korea are you in, Paul? I don't know if we asked you that.
I'm in a satellite city of Seoul.
He's in the new market of Seoul.
Is that like northern or southern Korea though?
Seoul?
You mean the country North Korea or South Korea, or
yeah, like
or the part of South Korea?
South Korea. Okay, so that's okay. Gotcha. That's what I was wondering.
He wouldn't be on the show if he was in North Korea.
He wouldn't be allowed to have the internet if you're in North Korea.
That's right.
I saw that in a documentary.
He's actually a hostage, folks. He really wants to get out. We can help him.
Oh no.
No, we're not.
Lord save North Korea. We'll get there.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, other than geography lessons, what would be the? Just a quick question. What would be the comparable then for a Korean team to win something like this? Do they have like a soccer club or something that, if they had won?
Yeah. The number one sport here is definitely soccer. And the equivalent would be maybe the 2002 World Cup, which Korea co-hosted with Japan. and Korea made it all the way to the semifinals before they lost to Germany. The whole country was behind them. Red shirts was the thing to support the team then, and so it was similar to the scenes we were seeing on TV outside the Bell Center, but in the streets of Korea. So that would be the equivalent there.
Yeah, I do remember that was quite insane because one of my aunts, she has students from Korea in her house, and they were going nuts. Any final thoughts? I know we're trying to get through all the callers tonight because I know everyone's excited, and we just want to make sure we get this opportunity to share the excitement. Any final thoughts there, Mr. Paul Korea?
No, keep up the great content, guys. I appreciate you having me on. Go Habs, go, and hopefully I'll see you in the next series. With love from Korea.
All right, man.
Thanks, Paul.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night,
See you,
boys.
Paul. All right. Thanks, Paul. And William, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, guys. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Where are you calling from?
Winchester, Ontario, which is about 35 minutes of where Corey's calling from.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm in Newmarket, so north of Toronto, and Dekes is in St. Catharines. So
okay, I lived in Peterborough last year, so I just came home for the game.
Niagara Falls, but close enough, James. It's okay.
Whatever, it's the same, isn't it?
We lit up Niagara Falls for the Habs, and here we go.
Yeah.
Voila, guys. We did it.
It worked.
It
so
worked.
what's happening in Winchester? Is there a pocket of fans that are going to go out later? And
I don't think so. I think everyone's in bed right now. I might be the only one.
We'll wait till the next round for the real celebration. That's
exactly. I'll be in Montreal by then.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Yeah. Weber hit the net tonight, and it went in. I feel like he missed during the Winnipeg series. Every time he took a shot, it seemed like it missed a net, and then this series he was getting more accurate, and finally it worked for him. But those icings that he was throwing down there were just killing me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I didn't notice that it was Weber that was doing it, but was that? I know we iced the puck a bunch, but I didn't know it was him.
I just noticed maybe last game too that he was icing the puck a bunch, but just the icings in general today were just killing me. Like I was freaking out over all of them. I was having a heart attack.
It's funny because sorry, I just gotta say, like, stats wise, because there was a lot of stress about taking faceoffs in our end. We did win before going into this game. It was almost evenly split.
I know.
On the faceoffs, right? So it wasn't actually
even tonight. It was pretty even. Just the fact that they were getting so many chances from their defensemen were just. It was every time that we had a defensive zone faceoff, I was sinking back in my seat waiting for someone to get it to Pietrangelo or something.
Yeah, he was the most dangerous one in the whole series. Isn't that interesting? Like
it was crazy.
Yeah,
he was just dishing it and shooting it and getting it through traffic. It seemed like no one could block his shots except for did Anderson block one of his shots tonight?
Yep.
That toe save, that was great. So
Anderson, Gallagher had a block. I don't know if it was on Pietrangelo's shot, but yeah, Anderson blocked one of
that was a beautiful save. But all in all, they came through. But I was having a little heart attack there at the end of the third, beginning of overtime. It was seeming like a game 4, game 3 repeat of the overtime.
Yeah,
it was going to be one chance. Yeah, like after the Pacioretty save, like when Carey stopped that one, I was like, all right, we're going to get a chance now. And then we get our first chance, we bury it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's it. I was waiting there, and there was so many odds, and my dad was just like, they'll get the chance, and they did, and they took advantage. And I think that's the way they've been playing all series, kind of, right? They've been sitting back, and they're not attacking unless they have an opportunity to attack, and then they go after it. They're not like taking silly chances. They're instilling confidence.
They are. And I want to make a point of this too. I'll answer this question from Tom in a second, but we are 60 subscribers away from 8,000 subscribers on our channel. Wow. So to reach that milestone, we need all of you folks, if you haven't already, to hit subscribe and join the Habs Tonight team. Even if you're not a Habs fan, guys, we are going to have NHL players of your request on this channel in the off season. You name it. You want Sid Crosby, you want Ovechkin. I'm not guaranteeing we're going to get him, but we have a former NHL player on this channel, Dale Weiss, and he's going to be reaching out, as he has been already, to reach out to the players that you want to see on the show, and you get to interact with these players as you see fans coming on the show, like Willem here. So, subscribe, guys. Subscribe, like this channel. The content will not disappoint you. It's for real. We're going to give you stories, NHL stories that you haven't heard before on the fly. So just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
So
I just discovered you guys I just discovered you guys today. Actually, I was looking for some. I was so excited for the game. It was building up, and I followed you guys on Instagram for a couple of weeks, and I didn't realize that there was a show on here. So I came and watched your live stream from the last game, and then your last couple of videos, and excited to tune in tonight after the game. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a good note. Actually, we'll have to put some IGTV content up for you guys on Instagram, just to give you a taste, because the most of it happens here on YouTube, but we certainly want to be on other channels and do our best to make sure that this stuff gets out. So
this is the first season. Yeah.
Willem, any final thoughts before we have to unfortunately let you go? We've got lots of callers on tonight, and I know you're first time caller, so we really appreciate that. And
absolutely.
This is exciting for us as much as it is hopefully for you.
Yeah. Well, the whole way I've just been like, let's enjoy it. So let's enjoy it. And everyone.
You're right. He's right. Willem's preaching to the choir. I've been like, we got to enjoy the moment. Carey Price has been having the time of his life in the playoffs. You've heard him say that. So we all have to enjoy it together.
A three game comeback from Toronto was like awesome. That's icing on the cake. And then, Winnipeg was the sweep, and I'm repping my man. Sorry, my webcam's kind of terrible here, but
that's okay, man. We can see it.
You sound like a radio DJ. So,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
You're set up good. You're fine. You're fine. Trust me. We
awesome.
know.
So Price is playing awesome, but so is the rest of the team. So that's, they're coming together at the perfect time. So
you got that right, buddy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Willem. All right. And we got some loyal fans out there too that are imploring people to smash like buttons and subscribe. We appreciate it. We've had some super fans since the beginning, and I can't list them all off tonight. I'm not even going to try to attempt, but you know who you are. Exactly. You know exactly who you are. And without the super fans and the people that bought merch and people that are coming and commenting and doing all this stuff that supports the channel, it means a lot to us at this point. We're bringing Scotty on. Scotty, how you doing?
Hey, is my mic working?
Yeah, you sound good, man.
Perfect. Winnipegger, check it out. I want to show you something funny, because I show this to Dale all the time too. Okay, hang on. I got it's a little retro. Can you see the back?
Steve Beijing. Let's go. I love it. Grinder. Similar player to Dale too, like just a glue guy. Love it.
Yeah, I think of Dale and I think of Travis Moen all the time. Like, I think those two were cut for the same cloth.
Yeah, I remember Travis Moen, Game 7 against Pittsburgh, 2010. We went up 4-0. He got one of those goals. That was a fun run in 2010 as well. No question about that.
Yeah, big body, first time puck.
Yep, a Stanley Cup winner too with Anaheim.
Yeah, with the Ducks. I got the chance to coach against his son in the brick tournament. I got to talk to him a bit. He's a good guy.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. That's a cool story, man. Nice. It's your first time calling in, by the way?
Yeah. I'm a Winnipegger. I couldn't sleep, obviously. I'm still shaking a little bit.
It hasn't sunk in for me, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It hasn't sunk in still.
I remember when they won in '93. I was 13. I also remember when they won in '86.
Awesome. Yeah. That was this cup right here. I'm just, because you said it, I'll put it up.
I got the book.
Yeah. My mom has pictures of me jumping up and down on the couch when I was 6 years old.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
There's pictures of me at 34 years old jumping up on the couch. Just kidding.
My wife's in bed. She got her second COVID shot yesterday, so she's kind of down and out.
Oh, and then congrats though. Good for her.
Obviously, AstraZeneca puts on your ass. No.
I don't think that's in Canada anymore. I don't think we have it anymore.
No, we're
Moderna.
I don't.
She doubled down. She went Pfizer, Moderna.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about
I yelled so loud that I woke her up. She came out in the living room and gave me shit.
As she should have, but that's okay. It's warranted, right?
My wife went to bed. I mean, you know what? Not everyone's built for this, right? Who wants to be talking about hockey at 12:20 in the morning?
Yeah. Just think if we got a Stanley Cup winning goal in overtime, we're gonna the roofs are gonna come off all our houses.
Yeah. No.
Hey fellas, I'm getting some weird feedback, so I'll let you go. Move on to the next caller.
All right, man. Well, we'll see you again. All right, Scotty.
Take care, guys.
Thanks for calling, buddy. Appreciate it.
You. All right.
That was a fun story too.
Yeah. Just, the Bayesian. Someone said Bayesian jersey. That's fucked. That's awesome.
Like Steve Shutt, Steve Bégin, Dale Weiss.
Hey,
John
Cole
Scott
Caufield.
doesn't count. I don't care what he says. And Cole Caufield. So
I'm gonna bring Tracy on. Tracy, where are you?
That
How you doing?
all smiles. Look at her. She's just living it, living the dream.
I can't stop smiling. Actually, after I stopped crying, now I'm good.
Emotional, eh? You got choked up.
Yeah, it was pretty wicked.
I saw Angela Price with one of Carey Price's, one of their kids in
Yeah,
her arms.
with
You
Millie.
guys see that?
Of course, it was
She was
Millie.
crying too.
Yeah,
she was crying. So
I
that's
felt bad
pretty
'cause
awesome.
she was like looking to put her down, but she didn't know where to put her. So she was sleeping in her arms. But man,
What a moment.
what a honestly, like, you know, I was, when Montreal won the cup last time, I was 11, and you know, like I kind of sort of remember, but not really. So like to just witness it, I mean, they haven't won yet, but just to get to this point after this season, yeah, it's indescribable.
It hasn't hit home. It hasn't hit home at all.
It sucks because I'm not with my family, but you know, with Andrew and the rest of the family, it'd be pretty crazy if we were all together. But yeah,
We'll see you in Montreal. If we go, we'll see what we can do.
I was just looking. It's like $4,000 for the first game.
I don't mean for the game.
No,
we're going
I
to the,
know.
you just got to go to the city.
I know.
Like
flights are right now are crazy for me to go there.
Oh, you got to fly though. Yeah, we could just drive. So
yeah, I was just looking. It's like probably $1,500 at least.
Maybe we'll have to put up a GoFundMe account. Okay, we'll see what we can do.
So unfortunately, I'm just seeing here on social that some dipshits and are flipping cars and throwing shit around in Montreal. That's unfortunate.
I just
go home. Someone always has to ruin it.
I just hope my brother's not part of that. My aunt.
No, my buddy is in Montreal right now.
Yeah, he's a little crazy. So hopefully he's not in jail by the end of the night.
Yeah, I really hope not. He's he teeters on the line of I know.
Yeah, honestly though, like Lehkonen tonight, like what a goal for him, like biggest goal of his career, I'm sure. And it was just insane. And you know, our whole family, we all picked different players to score in overtime like we do every game. Nobody picked him. But
No, I had Cole down for 2 tonight as my prediction. I did predict that a defenseman would score. Finally,
so did Andrew.
Yeah.
Well, for overtime, yeah. I
called Joel Edmondson. Don't ask me why.
I picked Toffoli. But it's all good. I'm like, I don't care who scores as long as I have a red shirt on. It doesn't matter.
Did Vegas here's some, we didn't, not that it matters a ton now, but did Vegas were they too rigid in their strategy against the team? Like, did they? And I'm not saying you have to change your style, but at some point, Paul Maurice said this, and his team didn't do it, but you keep playing your style in the playoffs until you have to change it. Like there comes a breaking point where you have to just adjust. That's the tug and pull of playoff hockey. You try to assert your style, and then at some point you have to make adjustments. And Vegas kept playing this really aggressive backline, defensive, offensive style. And yes, they got goal production, but to the detriment, it seems, almost to the forwards. Maybe there's other aspects here, but did they just not make adjustments? Did they not? Because Montreal was a rock. They weren't going to change. Nothing was going to happen. And this was a team that probably had more dimensions that they could have strategized around. I don't know.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, in the last couple of games, I noticed like every time Pietrangelo got the puck, I was like, like I didn't, because he obviously has a pretty wicked shot, but he would get into positions and he wouldn't shoot it. He would look for a pass or a pretty play or something. But clearly, like that one goal he got, I think it was the game that they won in overtime in Montreal, right? That he tied it, and like that he tied the game with. And all you have to do is shoot the puck, right? You just got to shoot the puck, and in that case for him, it went in. So why would you not continue doing that after that worked for you? Like, why would you not continue doing that? And he didn't, right? And I was like, to me, that was a big letdown for Vegas. Like, they just needed to shoot more, and they got lots of shots, but not good, necessarily quality shots. And and Carey just like game after game, he just, you know, stands on his head like that. The fact that he that hit on his head and went the other way and we scored and won. Like, it's just, that just blew my mind. You know, after they showed the replay, it's like what actually ended up happening. Like, just insane.
No, I want to show you guys something real quick. I want to show you Thomas Tatar with Philip Deneau. Okay, this is a pretty cool. This is a pretty cool shot. Look at this. Tatar enjoying some pizza.
That's awesome.
with Phil Deneau. We gotta take that comment down just because it's blocking the.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Not a big deal. But there we go. So you can see like what a good sport Tatar is, though. You know.
Yeah, I truly feel I love Tommy Hat's takes. Like he's like one of my favorite guys, and I love watching him play, and I do truly feel bad because he had a couple of bad games, and when it counts, they have to go with what's going for them, and it just wasn't him. And he was awesome pretty much the whole year, and maybe not awesome the whole year, but just he's just an all-around good player. I think he's a good guy, and just my heart breaks for people like him that he may not see the ice in the finals most likely after the way we've been playing with the roster we've got going right now.
Yeah, it just makes you think like of Jonathan Drouin too. Like it's really strange to think about that and him not being
crazy what we're accomplishing without those guys though. That's the crazy part.
Well, that's the depth, and I mean that you go back to trade deadline, you go Bill Stahl, but then Merrill, Gustafsson, those two guys basically unlocked the defensive core that we have now in the playoffs. And
that's it. Yeah. They keep talking about that big four, and really, it's six. Like, yeah, sure, those guys are playing tons of minutes, but you have to have those extra two guys to be able to play the whole game because they have to play at some point. Like those guys can't go out every other shift. And I just see a comment about the penalty killing, like 30 penalties in a row. I'm pretty sure if I remember hearing it in the game that we killed. And like for us, that's amazing. Like just amazing. And our power play clicked, not as much as I would have liked it to, but we got some power play goals, which was huge for us because, we struggled with that the whole year. And we really actually do have a really good power play. So it was it's just I'm still
it's incredible. It's exciting. Tracy's been with us every step of the way, so we appreciate that. Any final thoughts? We got two more callers here that are lined up.
For sure.
Yeah.
I just obviously I hope we go all the way, and I can't wait for the next couple weeks here to see what happens. I hope and pray that I can go to a game, but likelihood is I probably won't be able to. But just being so far away, but I love you guys. I'm so happy that I can come on and share this with my brother, and there's nothing more I'd want. So thanks a lot, guys.
Fair. Yeah. No, we appreciate it.
Close in heart, no matter how far apart.
Exactly. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Love you.
Sentimental. I love it.
Love you, Trace.
Okay. See you guys.
All right. Thanks, Tracy. We're gonna bring Garrett on. How you doing, my friend? Garrett, first time caller?
Yes, this is the first time.
Hey, man. Where are you calling from?
West Virginia, actually.
What?
Ooh,
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Alyssa territory, is it not?
Yeah,
I think she's out. Yeah, I think she's out there. Yeah, that's on the way. That's right on the way to Florida too.
Yeah, as we proved earlier in this broadcast, we're not great at geography, but we do know that there are Habs fans all over the world.
Yeah.
So what's with you guys aren't obviously riding in the streets in West Virginia, but
nope.
what's happening in your neck of the woods?
It's just this whole series, the whole playoffs, man. It's just been insane. I think when Lucky scored that goal, I think I blacked out for a little bit. It was insane.
I just woke up and I was like, I'm doing a live cast. This is cool.
Yeah. Nuts.
But what brought you to the Habs fandom as a West Virginian? Are you from Canada? Or are you just from there? And
I'm actually from just outside DC in Virginia.
Okay.
I was in high school. Wasn't a huge hockey fan until about my sophomore year, so about like 14 or 15 years old.
Yep.
And I had a friend who was from Montreal, and he was like, "Hey man, you got to watch the Habs instead of the Caps." And I was like, "All right, let's go." So I watched that the Eastern Conference Finals in 2014. That was my first kind of experience as a Habs fan, and I've just been hooked ever since.
Wow.
A certain Dale Weiss, the Dutch Gretzky, was on that team.
Yes,
host
sir.
of the show.
One of my favorite Habs of all time. He's just incredible, and that's kind of how I found you guys too. So this channel's been awesome for me.
We're like a therapy group.
Well, thank you for saying that, Garrett. That's awesome, man. No, it really, like, Dale's been a huge part. Obviously, without Dale, there is no Habs tonight, and he's a Habs fan too. And he loves to chat with all the callers. So if he was on tonight, he would love to chat with you. Like, whenever he can get on, he tries to. He's going to play hockey in Sweden. Like less than a month or two from now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, we appreciate that. If you're a first time caller, please call in again, is what we usually say, and we mean it. So, but that's cool, man. So, like, that was your first taste of Habs hockey too. So you got the jerseys, everything. Like, you really got into it, huh?
Yeah, it's honestly, like, I think it's my favorite. I watch I watch baseball and football, but this is the team that, like, I go all in for. Like, it's just I can't get enough of them.
It's true, man. We're with you.
Look at this quote from thanks, Corey Clutch. Actual quote from Mark Stone. I got skunked in this series. This can't happen. I'm the captain of this team. I'm the leader of this team. I take responsibility for what just occurred. And we knew there was some Cassie Campbell speculation around injury or some sort of, I don't know, maybe it was Friedman, but just around why he didn't perform. And I don't know. Garrett, did you think that Stoner was compromised, or he just got shut down? Like, we shut down other players. We shut down Matthews, right? I
think our forwards they shut opposing forwards down. I mean, the way they play defense, like, they've all bought in, and it's really, like, it's something to watch for me. Like, it's incredible display of defense.
Yeah, there was a back check in the first, I think it was the first period, where Deneau almost got caught up on Petrangelo's stick going to net, and he could have kind of pulled a flop or, tried to draw a penalty. And he just said, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to try to, play it on the board. And then he had to skate the full rink to get back and make a defensive play. And it was one of those things where you just go and you watch and you go, like, man, this guy, like, he plays really hard, but he's also bought into, like, not trying to pull any bullshit to get a call. He just wanted to help his team. And that's what I liked about a lot of the things I saw tonight was in the series was it was it was team concept. It wasn't trying to get a cheapy penalty or anything like that. It was just let's win.
You just feel like that unity amongst the whole team.
Yeah, it's awesome to see. This team has such a different feeling than any of the teams I've seen so far. Not that I've seen a lot of teams, but
that developed over the playoffs, though, right? Like, that kind of manifested after that first Game 5 win against the Leafs.
It almost feels like to me where, throughout the whole season, they never really got enough time to practice, and I feel like when we headed into the playoffs, Dom Ducharme kind of got a chance to get his system in there, and guys kind of, like, got used to it. And I feel like that really helped. I feel like this is Dom's, like, system, and the way they're playing is just really it's awesome to watch.
No, sounds of fun. Garrett, any final thoughts tonight before we bring Danny on? We've been trying to get all the callers on tonight, and I appreciate everyone's patience as we been working through the request. But any final thoughts from West Virginia?
I just I just feel like it's a team of destiny. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, no, it's feeling that way. We got one more series, and whoever we play, maybe we'll talk to Danny about it. But whoever we play is going to be a team that's gone through their own wars and their own challenges, and it's going to be ready to compete. So, it's not going to be easy.
I wanted to mention too, somebody mentioned a guest request, Jay Baruchel. Dale has already inquired, I believe. Jay Baruchel will very likely be coming on Habs tonight very soon. If not, maybe we'll try to get him on very, very soon, actually. But it's been put out there, so it's going to happen, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Jay will be on. So just remember to hit subscribe, hit that like button. We're gonna have a ton of guests over the summer, but before that, we got Stanley Cup Finals coming up. Believe that. I
Yes,
can't
sir.
say that.
Business first.
Yeah, business first. Let's win a cup. Garrett, thanks so much, man.
Thank you guys.
Good to
All
meet
right.
you, Garrett.
Have a good.
You too.
All right.
Thanks.
Cheers. All right, Danny, Mr. X's and O's, the guy who breaks down the game. How you doing?
I've been waiting for a little more than 28 years for this day. That was a long time ago. I mean, I was a child back then. I never thought I would be waiting that long, but I'm glad. I'm so happy. I'm really so happy.
That's what, yeah. I'm still just like I was trying to enjoy the moment after the game. I just waited before we jumped on the show. And I told the guys, I'm like, let's just enjoy this for a second, because like usually we just jump right on the live stream with our, with all of you watching, and there's still 400 something of you guys, and it's 12:30 in the morning. But you got to enjoy the moment. And like, I know we keep saying it, but it's true. Like we do need to enjoy this, and then get right back to business and go for the ultimate prize. I'm just, my head's spinning because it just hasn't sunk in still. Like that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Everyone, honestly, all of us, we're feeling the same.
Yeah.
And I was just listening outside a few minutes ago. I mean, there were cars honking. There were still a few fireworks flying. I mean, where I live, it's not that too far from downtown, so I can listen to them. So
you're in Montreal, right?
Yeah, in Montreal. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, that's amazing, man. You're right in the heart of it.
Yeah.
We might see you in over the Cup final. Like, honest to God, if we get to the point where we're on the cusp of winning, I know I'm going to be making the trip.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wish I knew how to do a vlog, because if I knew how to handle the selfie sticks and everything, film the atmosphere and everything, I would be probably going out there. But I'm not that good at that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that would be great for the channel. That would be great for the channel. A vlog, from people, any of us going there.
Sorry,
that's the plan.
That ref comment up a little longer than I wanted to. Antoine, I appreciate it. We definitely we were supposed to get some Shaner stuff tonight. He was at a house party watching the game, but he might have gotten a little rowdy. It was his birthday.
Good for him.
All is forgiven.
Let him enjoy.
Enjoy it, because this is only happened every 28 years apparently. But Danny, any final thoughts? We're going to bring Nate on in a sec, but I want to thank you again for being a regular caller. We appreciate everyone who does come on and shares their thoughts on the games and joins what we do here, because it's a lot of fun, and we're really enjoying this playoff run 100%. So go to bed tonight. Don't go out and flip any cars, please.
No, I'm fine. And the Clarence Campbell Trophy. If someone ever told me that we would ever win that trophy for XYZ reason, I mean, in any year, if someone told me in any year past that someday we would win that trophy, I would tell him, don't be stupid. I mean, that's impossible. But we did. I mean, add another one to the collection.
And nobody touched it, right?
Yeah, nobody touched it.
Yeah, don't touch the.
I've seen Tampa Bay touch their own last year. So
I remember Washington did.
Washington did. Pittsburgh did.
Yeah, it's a bold move. Like, if you're superstitious, then you don't touch it. I don't know. I don't care.
You know who wouldn't touch it? Brendan Legacy would.
Brandon and Nick would go nowhere near it.
No.
Well, I don't know exactly how strong this thing runs into the players, but of course, I mean, like I said, in '93 I was a child, but I still remember DiCarbonneau and all of the other guys. They were going around the ice with it. I mean, different times, different mindsets, I guess.
Philip Deneau is the modern day Guy Carbonneau, that's for sure.
So far he is. Yeah.
And shout out to the fella, I forget his name, but he's like got the great flow, and he's got the white gloves, and he brings out the cups, and he's
Phil Pritchard.
Phil Pritchard, you're doing a damn good job, my friend. That cup looks shiny as
yeah.
Good for you,
He's the best. He's the best. I mean,
yeah.
I was able to talk to him. I think it was a few years ago when they were celebrating the 100th anniversary of the league. They were bringing the Stanley Cup in Montreal and everything. Really good guy to talk with.
Oh, he's probably been around some of the greatest moments in the history of the game. He's just
he
got a
said
really-
he started the job in the season 88, 89. That was a
So
year.
he was there for Lanny McDonald. And
Yeah, his first Stanley Cup was
Lanny.
at the Forum. Yeah, with Lanny McDonald, and of course 4 years later that was out there.
Yeah. No, they're just man. That's why we love hockey. This stuff happens. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Too much fun.
you
It's
know,
like
all right.
overwhelming. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
But in a good
all
way.
right. Danny, enjoy the rest of your St. John Baptiste. I can't even say it now. It's too late in the day. But
Yeah, I mean, belated, but we're still going on. So
of course it is. It's still yesterday. Okay.
It's
All right, man. Have a good
yesterday.
night. Thanks for calling in again. And as a fellow fan, congrats.
Yeah, Jay Baruchel, I hope you're watching this. We want you on the show.
Oh,
On
Jay's
t'attend,
coming.
mon homme. On t'attend, mon homme.
He's coming.
We'll send that to him on Twitter.
Yeah.
All right, pal. All right. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, Danny.
All right, we got Nate coming up. Nate, again, it looks like a first-time caller. I don't know if I've met you before. Where are you calling from, my friend?
Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
The Greyhounds.
Yeah.
We got the OHL towns tonight, man. It is the Greyhounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. I'm here in Niagara, so Ice Dogs represent. I said that earlier too.
Not St. Catharines.
Our
official
Sudbury.
Niagara. Yeah.
Well, that is technically where the Ice Dogs play, is out of St. Catharines, but they're called the Niagara Ice Dogs. So anyway.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, I'm just so excited. That Cole Caufield goal. Oh my God.
Everyone can't get enough of Cole, eh?
That reaction though, it was like he thought Lehner was going to save him, and he make that save, and he was just so sad he didn't.
Not really, but no.
Yeah, not really though. Just like that reaction from him was priceless, and oh my God, you got to think that Lehner was really cocky about Caufield, and going into this, and Caufield probably wanted to score there.
Yeah, like just that play, he got, it was the Joel Edmondson pass, and then he tipped it.
Yeah,
to what seemed like to himself, but it was past the defender and then caught up to it himself and buried it. It was gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
There's not much more you can say
God.
about that one. Yeah.
Oh, this is actually, I'm just so excited to be here, and I just started watching you guys recently, and I only found out about you guys because of Steve Dangle, your interview there with them.
Oh, cool. Thanks for watching.
And I was like, okay, well, I got to check this out. And this entire experience is awesome.
It is, man. Steve Dangle was just tweeting, actually saying how he hates the Leafs more and more.
Yeah, I was watching his game there. I was watching his stream there, and it was a great experience watching him cheer. Well, not cheer on the Habs, but
he's getting paid to do the stream. So he's the Habs are making him money right now, so he's thankful.
I'm glad someone's doing it though. It's we've done live streams during the show, and if you don't have the footage, it's tough. But it's also just he's got the time to do it. That's another part of it, and so I'm glad he's doing it, because it just adds to the whole experience of following this team. And now you get another 4 to 7 games.
I believe his producer there was saying that when he first started to watch a Habs game, that he mistitled the Watch a Leafs game with Steve Dangle. It should have been Watch a Habs game.
Yeah.
Well, it's been growing for him. I mean, I know we'll probably get Steve on again at some point. But he's I talked to him about that. What kind of, I asked him what kind of fan do you want to be? Because I said years ago, and I was more of a jerk when it came to being a Habs fan towards Leaf fans. And I decided that I didn't want to be like that anymore. I just didn't like who I was in that sense, and Steve is kind of in a place where it's humbling to watch another team win, because you're like, I want that to be my team. And, as a Habs fan, not a lot of people expected us to get here. So that's the other thing too, is we're dealing with human beings at the end of the day. Hockey players are still human beings, so you can't predict everything. But he's been a real good sport. He's been a really good sport about it.
Yeah, and I completely respect Steve for this. Like, he's not out there wearing a Habs jersey, but he's not out there wearing a Leafs jersey and saying that the Habs suck and that they shouldn't be there. Like, I like to think that I've always been like that. That even if Montreal lost to the Leafs, as long as it was a good game, it's good.
Yeah,
it's just like this game was just so exciting. I thought Lehkonen missed that shot at the end there.
I didn't see the puck go in. I just saw the celebration, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah." I actually haven't watched the goal. It wasn't once.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a rebound. Like I didn't even see how it went in. I just knew it went in. It was like Crosby's Olympic goal, like or Patrick Kane's Stanley Cup winning goal. It just like only he knew it was in. Like I don't care if I see them celebrating, we know it's in. So.
Yeah, like I thought he missed that. I was like, oh my god. Get that in there.
That's the thing about Lehkonen, though, is that he was one of the most unlucky players ever. Like he would get so many chances, he would either miss the net, put it wide, and then on the most important shot of his life, he hits the back of the net.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
couldn't have been
this
happier.
Playoff series, he's come up big with his 3 goals there.
Absolutely phenomenal. Like the way the Canadiens have played and decided to play, really, and Luke Richardson needs a ton of credit after stepping in for Dom Ducharme. Like what a whirlwind! Like this is the 3rd coach Montreal's had this year. Like,
yeah,
and what a response they have, because like defensively, that's where Luke Richardson is going to get a ton of credit if we do end up winning the cup, because which is still weird to say, by the way, but just the defensive. He's the defensive coach, so he's had the whole team buy into what he teaches normally 6 guys on the ice to do. That's play defense, or at least coach them to play D, right? Yeah. So, pretty amazing, man.
And a lot of people have said, these teams haven't played well against Montreal, and I don't think that's the case. I think Montreal has played really good, and they've just made the other team look bad. Like
Vegas looked really good in game 1.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the other team is bad or anything, but like Montreal's just played at a level where if you're not at their level, you just don't look as good as you are.
They're just shutting things down. Like the way the NHL is trying to go, they want more goal scoring. That's what the NHL is trying to promote, like with the 3-on-3 and with just the more penalties being called. A lot of times, that's because they want more goals. Like that's the reason for it. A lot of times during the regular season, and playoffs are not the same thing, man. You get a different style of hockey, and this is the best kind of hockey ever. I love the Olay. Look at this.
I bet
our good friend Blaine. Oh my God, are we still going? Yeah, I mean, why not? What else we have to do?
Yeah, Blaine. It's 10:45 over there. Blaine, come on, you're not even half asleep yet. He's been on the show before. Blaine comes on too.
No, we know our regulars now. We're like I used to work in a bar, and it's almost like working at a bar. This show is like, I get the regulars, but then we get a new customer like Nate, and you go, "Hey Nate, you want to try the special?" And then, Nate comes back, and then he tells his friends, and all of a sudden the bar's busy every night because everyone has a good time, right? So that's.
Well, I'll definitely tell my friends I was on here. Get them to watch.
All right, tune in and watch the replay on YouTube. Yeah,
we're gonna wish you a good night. We got one more caller, and then I do think we'll actually hang him up for the night, and then with some parting thoughts. But thanks for coming on, dude.
Thank you for having me.
All right,
good to meet you, Nate. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, I only think it's appropriate to have tonight's last caller. I believe it was our first caller ever on Habs tonight. So,
yes,
Evan. I know Evan's really excited, fired up. Evan had the light going. How you feeling, man? Yeah.
We can't even hear him. He's just screaming, I think.
Yeah.
But honestly, guys.
There he is.
Oh my God. Just knowing the Canadiens going to the Stanley Cup Finals is actually a dream come true for me. Like, I've never thought that I would actually see my team go to the finals. But you guys know how I have faith in them every step of the way. But oh my God, when they scored, I early, got up, ran outside, ran down my street, screaming with my Habs towel, "We're in the finals, baby! Let's go!
Let's go!" And Evan, like for those who don't know, Evan has been ride or die Carey Price since we've met him, like true fan. And how does it feel to see Carey get into that moment? Yes.
There it is. There it is.
I love it. If you're trying, if you get epileptic seizures, you can't watch this right now. But
Evan deserves credit though, man, because when I didn't believe in this team, and I'm not going to lie and say I didn't. Early on in the playoff run, even in the regular season, Evan was always. I think Habs-ativity kind of started with Evan, at least for me, because he was but you were, buddy. Like you have this deep, entrenched belief in the Montreal Candiens that even when Habs fans don't believe, it doesn't matter. You still do, and I think you deserve a lot of credit for your attitude towards this team because it helped me feel better after a tough loss, and you never stopped believing. You never quit on this team, and if the Montreal Candiens are going to win a Stanley Cup, I think you're a part of it because of the way you've handled the adversity.
Every team needs fans like Evan, or else those tough losses are not bearable. I don't think
Yeah,
No,
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I agree with you. When we lose, it's not fun, but for me, I like to keep it positive because I know Montreal is an amazing team, and I know can bounce back from losses like that. But I think I remember telling Drew a few nights ago, if Montreal ends up losing Game 5, I told him about Montreal going to win in Game 6. I didn't say how we were going to win in Game 6, but we were going to take them out and go to the Cup. And I was right. It's all about the Habs, baby. We're going all the way this year. We're going to race the Cup, no doubt about it.
You heard it here first.
I love it. I love it.
Evan, thanks so much, man. We really appreciate you. Thank you for calling in. We'll see you for sure during the finals. And we're going to let you go get some rest. I know you're out far east. And we'll have some parting thoughts here. So have a good night. Enjoy the victory.
Thanks for letting me on. And also, you know how you're going to get current players on after the playoffs?
Yep.
I'm really praying if you guys end up getting Price on the show, I got to go on and talk to him because he's my idol, as you guys know.
Yeah.
And he's my inspiration. And just that celebration that he did after they going to the finals with that, like, oh my God shot thing. I was so excited. I was like, let's go, Carey. We're going to do this for you. And when I go to hockey tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to score 2 goals. And I'm going to tell one Vegas guy that plays hockey with us tomorrow afternoons that I told him what was going to happen. Montreal was going to eliminate Vegas. We're going to the finals. And we're going to win the Stanley Cup like I always believed in since day 1 of the season. Let's go Habs, baby.
Fucking right. Awesome, man.
Evan, you stud. Oh, my gosh.
Bud. All right,
you're the man, buddy. You're the man.
Woo!
We'll get him with Carey for sure. I think.
Oh Jesus, you got to. It's just meant to be. I got to show you guys something that confused me a little bit tonight. It's not confusing. It's just the way it is. Just give me a sec here.
Yeah.
Can you guys see this?
Hour and a half tonight. Wow.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, this isn't anyone I know, but she's wearing Stanley. So because it wasn't an Eastern Conference final, obviously Vegas is a Western team.
Yeah.
And because of this year, so I noticed right away, like, how do we state how they won this? So they're just Stanley Cup final hats instead of Stanley Cup semifinal champions. It's kind of a weird banner. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, go and buy the shirt if you want, you know, but the it's kind of an odd one. Any thoughts on that, Dekes? What banner do we put up? Is it going to say Stanley Cup semifinal champions? I guess.
Well, it's the Clarence Campbell trophy apparently. So, which is like the Western, isn't it? Like I'm still actually I don't think it's there's the President's Trophy, which is like the best team, and then The other one is the Clarence. Right? I'm too tired to think about this. Right? I don't know. Who cares? We want this trophy and this. Oh, I touched it. Whatever. But that's the trophy we're trying to win. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know about that shirt. Or like, I think it is kind of strange because it's not normal. It's out of the ordinary, right? It's just like, what did we win? Or one of the cup. Doesn't matter.
Third series champion, of 2021. Like, yeah, there was nothing they could call it, right? Left side of the bracket winner.
I just wanted to say this. I was going to say this when Evan was still on, but you know what Steve Dangle podcast needs, or like his video? They need an Evan. The Toronto Maple Leafs need an Evan in their fan base. They really do. Like, am I wrong here or what?
No,
like
I think like the
confidence he has.
I'm not worried about the Leafs. Dekes.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, I just had to say that. Like, my gosh. I mean, anyway, we're not going to talk about them right now. But that's
a distant memory in my mind.
Yeah, because Steve is still staying relevant by doing the live streams. I mean, I get to watch the games at work because of that. So I'm going to do my best not to miss many more. Anyway, but Prince of Wales, Eastern.
Remember when we played in the Adams division or whatever? Yeah, no, that was when Chris Nealon was talking about that. It's like,
Chris Nealon, yeah,
that was awesome. Okay, so just final thoughts. First and foremost, this has been an incredible run. To those who are watching, we're still through over 300. This is exciting. Enjoy it. Wake up tomorrow. Your coffee's going to taste really good tomorrow morning. I promise.
Oh, so good.
It's going to taste so good. Go buy the newspaper. No one buys physical newspapers anymore. Go buy that newspaper with the big picture of Carey Price holding his head. You're going to want to have that one in your, for your grandchildren, I'm sure. But there's just so much to unpack. So tomorrow we're going to have cans. We're going to have a little more perspective on crushing cans with Derrick and Brandon. It's going to be Friday night. Drink a beer with us or, seltzer or a water. We don't care. We don't judge. And just share in the moment. We'll try to table set. We did put up a poll on Habs Tonight YouTube, our community tab. You probably come across it if you're on your mobile device. And the question was, and like, we're going to have a lot of time to talk about this. We won't do it tonight, but who do you want to play in the Stanley Cup Finals? We've had 537 votes. Thank you. New York Islanders, overwhelming 79%. Are you surprised to see that, Drew Dekes?
75% for which one? Sorry,
Islanders. The people want to see the Islanders next round.
I really don't care. Honestly, I don't.
That's
care.
Right. You said that you don't give a shit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care who we play. Like I keep thinking it's going to be Tampa, but if it's the Islanders, it could be a good matchup because some people are calling the Islanders the most boring team of the playoffs, like just the way they're playing. But they could be a good matchup for Montreal because of the defensive side of their game, because that's what they're trying to stymie Tampa, right? And they have been to a degree anyway, because Tampa's got 3 wins also. But with Kucherov possibly not being in it, I don't know. Hard to say. I don't really have an opinion. If I'm Montreal, like I'm thinking like a player in a sense. Like I don't care who it is. Like whoever we have to go through to get our ultimate goal, we'll go through them. That's what I have to think if I'm a Montreal Canadian player anyway.
Okay. I mean, my preference is the Islanders. We saw the Lightning last year. I'd
be happy to beat the Cup champs.
I love we went Nassau Coliseum, one more round. That place is a complete shithole. Like moving into a new building next year, it'd be ruckus. It should be fun. 2 old school teams that used to play each other in the late 70s and stuff. It'd just be a throwback, which would be cool. But we'll have more time to think about it because we don't know. We don't know who's going to win their game 7. And based on the last 2 games, good luck making that prediction, Nick. It's going to be a tough. We call her Rain Man now. We're bringing her to Vegas, and we're gonna bet craps and roulette, and we're just gonna make a ton of money and be able to afford Habs tickets for the finals because she's clairvoyant. Just a couple last programming notes. We just had Nate Thompson's pod with Dale Weiss and Nick Lemire that went up yesterday. That one's evergreen content. You can jump into that whenever you want. But we do get the former players, Habs alumni on the channel. We do get people that currently play on the team, hopefully on the channel very soon after the season. Sometime in July or August when this is all done. I can't believe we're playing July hockey. And if you're new to the channel, you stuck through us tonight, or you just jumped on, hit subscribe, hit like. You'll get reminders, but also it helps supports the channel. And then last but not least, we do sell merchandise, officially licensed Habs Tonight merchandise at habstonight.net. If you can't see it, there's a link down below here on YouTube as well. And it's, if you like our logo, you want to represent. We said earlier on this show that at some point we want a special section in the Bell Center of people wearing our gear, because we want to be like a European soccer supporters club. Big flags, shooting off Roman candles, the whole nine. So that would be exciting. But from here on out, we got a finals to look forward to. And
Lecky City shirt, I think, by the way. I'm going to put this up for us. Lehkonen, here's a picture of him after the winning goal. That is just awesome. Like, you just got to love that, man. We'll show you a couple more. There's Dano, Sherratt. Lehkonen's just getting swarmed and swallowed up. And just want to show these to you guys. Caufield fired up here. But man, this has been a moment. This is a moment we're going to remember forever, man. And we're still living in it. And we got to try to soak it in. And special times, man. This is special times.
It's fun, man. A lot, we mentioned like some of us have met each other, but we're all kind of perfect strangers.
You and I are
on the
about
internet.
to meet, I hope. But
yeah. And it's been fun to have the fans and the people interact and, be proud to wear the gear or be a part of just discussing the team. And, we follow the comments. Like, kudos to you tonight for being super positive. I've been tons of positivity, in the comments tonight. And that means a lot to us too. This is, we're up, it's 1:00 now, Eastern time zone. We have jobs in the morning, and, to end your night on this note means a lot to us. So, I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, no, really, like, to the 300 plus of you guys that are still on right now. We don't take it for granted. We're fortunate to be in this position. We bring you guys on. You're just as important. You're more important than us. We're just facilitators of this show. You guys are the reason we do it, and we're all equally a part of it. And we're building something special here at Habs Tonight, and we just don't take it for granted, right? Like, not to get too sentimental, but that's really the truth. That's how I feel a bit anyway. I want to do this for a living. This is my dream, is to talk Montreal Canadiens and entertain people in the process, hopefully. And that's what we aim to do. And, bringing on former players and current players at some point is there's no other channel that's going to bring you that. So subscribe, like, you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah. Well said, Drew. All right. Well, we'll wish you all good night. Enjoy the victory, and we'll see you in the finals.
Go Habs, go. Let's do this.